So today I decided to look at men posting their L's online, just so I don't seem like completely sexist. But in doing this, I kind of figured out that the account owner, the person who runs this account, is more of an L taker than the men he posts. But first, we'll look at the true men who took L's. We won't start off on a negative note. We'll look at the positives here, look at stuff we agree on. So we have a chick cosplaying as some anime character. I don't know. I looked for like 30 minutes and I couldn't find a thing. I don't know the name of this character. So some dude says, "Hey, it's me, Lucid. Do you remember me?" And to no surprise, she says, "I'm sorry, I don't, but hello." Her being so polite about it makes it just hurt worse. Like if you were to ask your parents, "Hey, do you guys love me?" Would you rather them sugarcoat it and say, "Oh, yeah, I'm sorry, but we just don't. We don't love you. You're going to be a good person, though." Even though in reality you won't because your parents don't love you, so that kind of sets you up for failure. I'm sorry. Or would you rather them just say, "No, I hate you. Get out of here"? Actually, now that I think about it, both are terrible. But, I really don't know which option is better. This was kind of a waste of time. I'm sorry. But this really is an L. Don't waste your time on women on the internet. You will never form a true, fulfilling relationship with this person. So, instead, use your time acquiring a real life girlfriend. So, this guy says, "Goodbye and good riddance forever. May every future history book remember you as the egotistical shit stain on history that you are." So, this guy hated Trump so much that he got a tattoo of him sucking a wiener. Now, obviously, I can't show that because, it's self-explanatory. Do I really have to explain why I can't show that? And no one's gonna know why you got this tattoo. The only context they have is that you have a dude just permanently on your body with a wiener in his mouth. I can't say I've ever felt enough hatred to get someone tattooed on my body sucking a cock. But, I guess people have different way of expressing emotions. What can I say? This is definitely one of the more bizarre ways of doing so, though. Alright, and this post right here is where I started to disagree with this guy that's posting all this. So, basically, this trans individual talked about some stupid, boring story. I don't want to hear it. Anyway, some dude in the comments said, "Jackie looks like she used to be Jackson." And, it's kind of facts, though. Because this reminds me of a post I saw. So, those web browsers where you type in a word and some AI generates just random pictures that are related to that word. And when you type in transgender woman, what shows up, it just looks like a ton of drag queens who had acid thrown on them. And obviously the acid aspect is because it's just AI generated pictures, but you get the point. It was a joke. It was supposed to be funny. That was the point. But anyways, the guy who posted this, the owner of the account, men posting their L's. And he put a trigger warning, transphobia. So a guy making a joke and pointing out, making a pretty valid observation is transphobia. I didn't have a trigger warning the other day when I saw a cat get hit right in front of me. If you really get triggered and steaming mad and emotionally unstable when seeing somebody say something like this, like making it a joke, then you're gonna have a hard time in the real world. I'm just saying. Dude, you're not gonna be babied your whole life. Eventually, your boss is going to come up to you, and when you haven't done valid work or good work, he's going to yell at you and be like, "Hey, you suck. You need to pick up the pace here." He's not going to give you a trigger warning and be like, "Sorry, I might yell and it might bring back some traumatic memories." No. He's going to yell at you because you're not being a good worker. So I guess moral of this story, don't be a bitch and don't take anything anybody says on the internet seriously or to heart, because if you do, your whole life's gonna be miserable. And the next thing that this guy says, the account owner, it's bad. It's really bad, and it makes me realize that this guy is just a shit person. So he says, "My account could literally be just side by sides of women posting L's," which I've looked at, "judging women along with his selfie." And now this is just judging someone purely based on how they look, which you cannot control. I mean, you can to an extent, obviously. You can lift and work out. But if you're unattractive, you're unattractive. That's just how it is. And my problem with this particular statement is that, you can attack this guy for how he looks maybe, but if someone else made this point that was undeniably, super attractive, you just can't go in and say, "Oh, this guy's ugly, so therefore his opinion is invalid." Because I'm sure there are plenty of very attractive guys who agree with the person who runs the account, women posting their L's. But I'll be fair, and I am going to look at a post where he does attempt to invalidate a claim that women posting their L's made. So the original post says, if your whole account was about salad recipes and you built a following of people who like you for your salad, you shouldn't be surprised when they bring up salad. Look, an orange. Cool. Gonna put it on a salad? What is it with you people and salad? And his rebuttal is, comparing women's bodies to salads. Makes sense to me. Love metaphors. Okay, this guy's making an analogy. Wait, and he said it's a metaphor. Isn't this an analogy? I don't know. I might be wrong. But it's not like he's literally calling women's bodies food or comparing it to the level of food. He's simply saying, hey, these women that bitch about people objectifying them and wanting them to show their titties have made their brand about showing titties and open themselves up to objectification. If your whole brand and personality is showing ass and boob on stream, then people are going to want to see ass and boob. Anyways, I'm calling it there. I'll return back to this account to both agree and disagree with this man. If you like the video, and subscribe if you want to see more content like this. Thank you for watching. Have a good day.